Hey everybody, this is Charlie, and this is my short die DSR review. Just wanted to put something out there, let everybody know what my thoughts were on it. First, we're gonna go with the feel of the gun. Just so you know, I did play with the gun. I put about 2.5 cases through it this past weekend at a tournament over at Fox Bowl, and it shot great. But before I get to that, 900 bucks. I got it from A&S Gear. I paid full boat. I was very curious. So here you go. The grip feels great. That right there is a good feeling gun. Point's great. Got into a couple snap bottles and it operated really well. The trigger, that's nice too. I had to let go of some of the spring tension. After that, beautiful. ASA, that was good too. I thought I had a O-ring issue, but what it does is when you air it up, it does this purge thing for about 2 seconds, and it was kind of weird. I didn't know what it was. I took the ASA off, lubed it up, blah blah blah. Either way, it seemed like that's the way it operates. It does this. It pisses a little air, and then everything seals up. So there you go. The regulator's right here. The regulator adjustment is right there. The regulator's takes about that much space inside. It's a spring type regulator, not a stack, a shim stack like the M2s, which I don't know much about the M2s, so I'm not going to say a whole lot about it. Some people say it sucks, some people say it's great. As far as that particular aspect of the regulator, I'm not going to get into that. Feed neck, I don't like. I'm not crazy about this lever here. I just don't like it. I had a problem with getting my Spire 3 to fit in there nice and snug. I ended up putting a piece of grip tape around my feed neck and my Spire, and that was that. Then it fit just fine. The eye pipe, I don't like. All right, I'm not crazy about it. There's a bunch of other guns that do the job without an eye pipe, and they do the job very well. I don't understand why they hold on to that, but hey, that's their thing. If they feel like it's a proven method, that's fine. It is tough. I aired up the gun and I dry fired without a barrel on it, and my eye pipe went right across the room. I picked it up and it was not broken, so I was happy about that. It is a thicker plastic than past eye pipes. My last experience with an eye pipe was on a DM9, and that thing was paper thin, but not this. It's very thick and robust. Battery access, it's counterclockwise with a nickel, not a penny, not a dime, not a quarter, not a screwdriver, a nickel. A nickel works perfectly. All right, don't try and be cute and use something else. Use a damn nickel. It works great. It comes right off. I wish they did it a little different, because this piece that you turn is plastic. Okay, and I've opened that up a couple times because it's not. It's plastic. It is what it is. What are you gonna do? Accuracy was ball on ball. It was really really good. Consistency was really really good as well. I was getting between 294 and 298 over the chrono, and I was chronoing every point. I played about 12 points. We shot GI 5-star because Dave buys good shit, and I was using a 684 boomstick back, not the stock back. I mean, I just like my boomsticks. I paid a lot of money for them. I'm going to use them. And I used the stock tip because it was black and it went with the gun. The bolt. Okay, that's how easy it is. See that silver button here? You depress that. There's grooves on either side of the back cap. You put your fingers around those grooves. You hit that button, pull right out. It's not tough to take out like a DM14 or a DM15, because I shot a buddies for a day, and that is tough to come out sometimes. The bolt, what can I say? It's big departure from what it is they have typically done. This can, all right. So you got here's the bolt. Now it's reminiscent, in my opinion, to a Lux bolt. It's got the cup front face there. Pattern is kind of like the CS1 GO3. Okay, it's got this can with O-rings in all the familiar places. So you know, I mean, you're gonna know how to lube this thing. This piece here, I mean, kind of reminds me of an axe almost, the way the bolt sits on that, right? And you got that there. So this articulating the spring, whatever the hell it is they call it, but I think it has something to do with shutting off the air and making it more efficient. The Lux Ice and the CS1, and I believe the Geo also had that kind of operation. So I'm not gonna get it. I mean, I'm not a technical guy when it comes to that stuff. I'm more concerned about how it shoots, how it feels, how efficient it is, how accurate, how consistent it is, and how reliable it is. So all day it shot great. I had an issue towards the end of the day where I loaded a pod with a couple of broken paintballs, and that is all she fucking wrote. And I'm glad that was at the end of the day because I was making soup for 2 points. I was getting maybe a ball. It was shooting through the brakes a little bit, but then I get some more crappy paint in there. But I played the wall a little bit, and I think I got shot in one of my inner pods that I didn't change, and I probably had a couple broken balls in there. I think some of you guys know the struggle. Fucking wall. Anyways, yeah, overall, it's a great gun. It really is. It shoots probably a little bit better than a 3.5. It's not as soft feeling as a Lux or a CS1, but I kind of don't like the sluggish feel. I like the snappy feel of this. You pull that trigger, that bolt's putting that ball down, feel quick, fast. It's like a Bob Long Insight. I don't know if any of you guys ever shoot a Bob Long Insight. That's probably what I love about the Bob Long Insight was that quick, fast shot. See what else can I tell you about this thing? Yeah, I'm gonna play with it over the winter, and I'll put another video up, man. I want to see how this thing holds up in the cold. You know, I probably don't play when it's below like 20, but 25, I'll be out there. I'll go play. I'll play in the woods. I'll play. You know, we blow up the bunkers and we play some speedball. So we are in New England. I am in Connecticut. My local field is Matt's Outback Paintball. Shout out to Matt's. Shout out to Tom. You're awesome. And everybody at Matt's Outback Paintball. I love all of you. So yeah, this is. I'm gonna see how this is in the cold. But for now, it's fucking great. I'm happy with my purchase. It's $900. I wish it wasn't. I wish it was, the same price range as like a G-Tech 160R, but I have shot a G-Tech 160R, and I must say I do like this better. And I am a big PE fan person, not fanboy, fan person. I am a big fan of PE, but I am objective, and I know when I feel and shoot something nice, and this is nice. So there you go, guys. Hopefully that shed some light on this thing. And I do love holding it, man. It's nice. It's really, really nice. They did a good job. So, there you go. Thanks.